Hoşgeldiniz, hello and welcome. My name is Becky and this is the Magical Becky Me channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and being here today. Today is a fun Star Wars collaboration where we are celebrating all things Sith. So today is May the Sith. So May 5th rhymes with 5th, obviously. So we're doing a Star Wars villain themed collaboration. So we're showing off parts of our collection that celebrate all things Sith Lord. This collaboration is hosted by Rebecca over at Rebecca's Reality. I'm super excited to be working with her. Anyone who loves Star Wars I'm a huge fan of. So obviously, because I just hosted my first swap yesterday, the day that you're seeing this, it would be yesterday, so May the 4th. Did a Star Wars themed swap, so it was a lot of fun, and she invited me into this one, and I was super excited to jump at this opportunity to celebrate all things Sith. She had like a list of stuff, but she's like, you can change it to make it fit to what you have. So I switched from jewelry to pins, and then I don't know, she listed some things and it didn't match what I had, so I made it work to what I had. So, first thing that we're going going to start with ears, because one of the ears are on my head. They are Sith, as they are the Death Star, which is not a moon, it's a space station. And then you have a little, like, satiny black bow with the Empire symbol right there from, like, the original trilogy. And then, of course, this really cool Death Star pattern on these beautiful, awesome ears. So, that was pair one of ears. And this pair I made for myself. I made a similar pair to someone else for a swap that we did for Year of the Ear, but I made myself a similar pair. So we've got some stormtroopers. And then there's this really cute little, it's a button, but I turned it into the head point of my ears. And then I have this really beautiful black velvet bow. So these are my ears. So the Death Star and Stormtroopers. I love me some Stormtroopers. They're amazing. I have a lot of Stormtrooper pins, none of which were the ones that I picked for this one. We were allowed to pick some honorable mentions. So I only had honorable mentions for one option, and that was pins. So Rebecca, please don't mind. Please don't be mad, but I picked 2 pins extra for my May the Sith. I'll show you the pins that I picked first, and then I'll show you the extras. Here we've got this really beautiful filigree with Darth Vader. This is a set where you had a Stormtrooper and Boba Fett, like this. And I got Stormtrooper and Boba Fett I had Stormtrooper and Darth Vader first, and then I eventually later picked up the Boba Fett one as well. But I love the coloration and the design on his helmet. It's so gorgeous. I love these pins, and I love the detailing on the edge as well, so it's not like a straight line. But it's really beautiful. And then you've got Mickey waffling on the back. So that was the first pin. And then the second pin was this really cool Mickey icon of Darth Maul with his gorgeous yellow eyes. I love Darth Maul. He is so cool. So there's that one. And then I have this really beautiful lounge fly pin with a Darth Vader and a moon, and it's got gold. Oh, it's not a moon, it's the Death Star. Looks like he's walking around on Endor. And you've got like looks like you got Slave 1 in the background right there. Right here, it looks like Slave 1, which is Boba Fett's ship. And then some TIE fighters in the back as well. And then it is a lounge fly. You can see the lounge fly crowns. And then this is a 45 years of Star Wars. Limited. This is a limited release pin. You've got, so this one, the TIE fighter that has the curves on it is Darth Vader's ship. Darth Vader's TIE fighter pilot. So, or Darth Vader's TIE fighter ship. He's the only one that flies it. So when you see the curved, you know it's Darth Vader. But anyways, this is part of the 45th anniversary of Star Wars, and so those are my Star Wars pins. I don't know if I showed you the back of this one. I might have. I did. But just in case I didn't, there you go. So those are the pins that I chose. And then next up are Funko Pops. And I am an out-of-the-box collector for Funko Pops. So all of these are, of course, out of their box. But one of the very first Funkos I ever got, it was for a Christmas present from my brother. And it was this one, and then I got a Yoda one. But since we're celebrating Sith today, we're trying to talk about this one. So this one is Darth Vader, obviously. There's his beautiful lightsaber. It says Star Wars. He's a bobblehead. He has this little stand that he sits on so that he sits more comfortably. And it's kind of like this shiny, silvery, gunmetal-y material that he's made out of. So, super cool. I love the detailing of the colors that you have on his suit right in there. Super cool. I love this Funko Pop. It's an original for me. And then, what is Darth Vader without Emperor Palpatine, whom I also love. He is such a cool villain. The cool yellow eyes. So the thing with a lot of Sith lords is that a lot of them have yellow eyes. You've got Darth Maul with yellow eyes. Emperor Palpatine has yellow eyes here. He's just so cool and creepy. And then he's sitting in this throne room. So this is part of the 40th anniversary for the Return of the Jedi. And then over here, and then down here. This is the Emperor's throne. It's pretty amazing. I love this Funko Pop as well. And here is the back of it. It feels kind of Doom Buggy-esque, but it's all Star Wars. So, there is that. And then, this was the first Star Wars shirt I bought for myself. And I bought this for a trip. Batuu had just been open for a few months, and we were planning a trip to go and build droids with my brother. So with my brother and my mom. And this was in 2019 when Batuu had just been open for a few months, and I bought this shirt to wear to Disneyland. And it says, "I'm gonna miss you," because we all know that stormtroopers cannot hit their targets that they are shooting at to save their lives. And so I thought this was hilarious and perfect, and this is one of my Star Wars shirts that I love the most. And then I got this really awesome Darth Vader shirt as well. So you've got Darth Vader with his helmet on there, and then of course when on Mustafar, when this moment is so epic in the series, that when Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker are battling in the lava, and that's when Darth Vader falls. He doesn't fall into some lava, but he gets burned by the lava pretty badly, and then he has to wear a mask. So this is my Darth Vader shirt. It's pretty cool. Right, and then last but certainly not least are Loungeflies. And if you don't know by now, I have an obsession with stormtroopers. I love them so, so much. And as soon as this bag came out, this became a grail. This became a grail bag for me, like, immediately. It's this really beautiful white, kind of like, not iridescent, but it's got this white shiny material on it, and it is stunning. You can see how shiny it is right there. It does have side pockets, and it's black and white, so the straps are white, but these straps are black, which is really cool. You have this really awesome, again, Empire symbol down there. Again, in the side pocket, and then you've got the Star Wars plaque right there. And then the whole face of the stormtrooper, like the whole face of the stormtrooper. And then the eyes are lenticular, so you see R2 and Leia, and I think 3PO right there. And then you see Han and Luke, I think, over in this one. Or Han and Chewie. But it's lenticular, which is really cool, and I love the detailing of the face as well. It's just perfect. And then you have this really beautiful black strap right there as well. And this one does have a really cool zipper pull, and again, it is like a gunmetal gray for the zipper. And then you have, again, the galaxy, or not the galaxy, the Empire symbol right there. And that is the zipper pull. And it has a front pocket. It says Loungefly on the zipper pull. You see the rest of the face, body right there. Very cool. And then a little bit of the lining that's inside, and it's cool because it's like a comic book type lining inside. There is a pocket right here on the back, right there, and then this really gorgeous material that you see. Stormtroopers. It's just cool. I like this bag so much. It's so much fun, and you got the comic. I don't know, the comic makes it really interesting. So that is the first bag. And then the second bag I acquired very recently in a swap. And it is this amazing Darth Vader cosplay backpack. So you have, of course, some little monitors right there. And then I like the stripe on it too. The striping on it. It's really beautiful. Black lining. Not lining, but like this black material that goes across the top there. Really beautiful Star Wars placard right there. Again, in like a gunmetal type gray. This silver shiny thing right here. It does have side pockets. So you have a side pocket here. And another side pocket here with this really cool design on it, like you would see on his outfit. Back is just black, but it doesn't need anything else on the back. And then the straps are black. All black. This one does not have a zipper pull on it that's particularly cool. They just say Loungefly, and like a black Loungefly. So you see it. So it's more just of that lined material, and it's like textured. It's like embroidered on there. And then the lining, there's no extra pocket in there. It's just really simple. It doesn't need like extra lining, but it's just this white and gray striped material inside. So that is my Loungefly backpack. That is my whole Sith Star Wars, well, not my whole Sith Star Wars collection, but a part of my Sith Star Wars collection. And thank you again so much, Rebecca, for inviting me into this collaboration. I'm super excited to work with you. This is the first time I've worked with you, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm super grateful for you for having me in this awesome little collaboration. Everyone involved in this will be linked in the description down below, so please go check out everyone else. See what they chose to celebrate May the Sith and the dark side of the Force with this collaboration. Please go check them all out. And until next time, guys, please let me know what your favorite item was in the comments down below. Or are you a dark side or a light side person? Let me know. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Goodoo shooters.